Hey, how you doing? Justin here. In this lesson today we're going to be checking out Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. In this first part we're just going to be looking at the intro. I'm pretty sure you know how it goes, so let's just get straight into a close-up. Thumb is going to be playing the bass note, which is either going to be the thickest string, the next one, or the next one, so 6th string, 5th string, or 4th string. First finger is going to be playing all the notes on the G string, which is the 3rd string. Second finger is going to be playing all the notes on the B string, which is the 2nd string. And third finger is going to be playing all the notes on the thinnest strings. So if you think of that as a general rule, there's a couple of exceptions that I'll explain as we go through. But generally, that's what you want to be doing. To start off with here, it's pretty simple. We need absolutely no fretting fingers whatsoever. We're just playing 6th string, 3rd, 2nd, thinnest, 2nd, 3rd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first note we're actually going to play is here, the 7th fret, thinnest string with the 2nd finger. And we're going to play that on beat 6 first time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to pluck it again at the same time as the bass note. Then pluck the 2nd and 3rd strings. Then pluck it again, flick off, and then pluck the B string and the G string. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Next bar, 1, 2, 3. So this time we're playing bass, 3rd string, G string, 1st string and 2nd string at the same time. That'll be with you, of course, your 2nd and 3rd fingers, plucking those two together. Then put your 3rd finger down on the 8th fret and pluck again the thinnest 2 strings. Then you've got, which is 2nd finger, 7th fret, hammer on the 8th fret, flick it off to the 1st finger. I have seen one video where it looked like you went with a little slide, but it sounds to me on the record like it. So it's up to you which one you want to do, I guess. Then plucking the thinnest 2 strings again, 3rd finger on the 7th fret, 5th fret on the thinnest string with a slide to the open E string. Let's get it up to there. The next thing we've got here, the bass note moves over to the A string, the 5th string. We've also got little finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. And we're going to play the A and the note with the little finger, the 2nd string at the same time. And then pluck the 3rd string and back to the 2nd string. So bass note and 2nd string, 3rd string, 2nd string. Big stretch with the 1st finger back to the 2nd fret. We're going to pluck that with the 3rd finger, of course, because it's on the thinnest string, and you're going to pick and flick that off, flick that 1st finger off to the open string, and then pluck 2nd string and 3rd string. Of course, you get the same note, the open string, and the 5th fret, the same note. Don't let that confuse you. So it's going. It's worth practicing that a little bit by itself, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Make sure you get that rhythm right. Then we have again bass note, 3rd string, 2nd string, open E string, thinnest string. Then all together the bass note and the thinnest 3 strings, still with the same fingers. Then 1st finger reaches over to the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then moves up to the 3rd fret. So it requires a little bit of a stretch there, but it's not too bad, I don't think. So then 5th, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd. Have to lift off the bar at that point. Yeah, 3, open with a flick off, 2nd string, 3rd string, chord again. That's it. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Move that whole shape up now 2 frets. 1, 2 and 3 and now we've got the one little kind of weird fast bit in here. Open string. Now this I used mostly my 1st finger to pluck this whole little passage, but it's up to you, it doesn't really matter what fingers you use to pick it as long as you get it right. Open, 5th string, I'm using my 1st finger here but it doesn't matter. Flick it off to the open, 7th fret on the 2nd string, flick it off to the open, pluck the open B string and hammer the 5th fret. Open, 5th, flick, 7th on the B string, flick, pick the 2nd string, hammer on the 5th fret. So a little passage from the C after the climb. Then we've got here the little famous harmonics at the end there. So it's literally just the open E string, harmonics at the 12th fret, which is, if you're not sure about harmonics, check out the technique section of the website. There's a whole, it's in the basics area, sorry, of my website. There's a whole load of stuff on harmonics. So it's just touching lightly at the 12th fret. Then it's 4 times playing the open strings. Then we have this next new little bit here which requires a little bit of bar chordage. So what we've got here, this is an E minor chord. E minor at 7th fret, 7, 9, 9, 8, 7. And we're plucking here, it's important to get the finger picking part right here. I'm using my thumb for this note and my thumb for that note. And a little flick up with my 3rd finger. Let's just have a quick close up of that. The fingering for this little part here is thumb, thumb, 1st, 2nd and 3rd. Does a little flick up. Worth noting that it's usually these parts are played by James, and he plays it with a pick, but I'll be showing you that you can do it with a pick, of course, the same notes if you so desire. I'm just showing you a fingerstyle version of this first part. Then D, it's plucking the 5th string, 4th string, and then these 2 notes together. C, E minor, D, C, same shape, E minor, D, C, G. Now here we're plucking 6th string, 4th string, and then the 2nd and 3rd string. B7, yeah, 2, 4, 2, 4, bass, 5th string, 1st finger plucking the 4th string, and then these 2 strings, the 2nd and 3rd, to E minor, no fingers. If you want to be really clever, there's a whammy bar kind of pull down there from James. You can also do that by pressing on the back of the neck. Really, really popular intro, this one. Good idea, I reckon, to learn the rest of the song. So hopefully I'll see you for the rest of the tune very soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.